Hello, hello. So, I just got an email from a guy I'm writing a paper with some corrections. So I will be spending tonight, hopefully, fixing all the things that I messed up. But we'll see. We'll see how much of it I can get done. I'm gonna play some music while I do that though, because a lot of it is just correcting typos and stuff because I'm stupid. So let's pick. Alright, I'm gonna get started correcting typos first. There's other things to correct afterwards, but right now I'm focusing on the typos. I've made so many typos. This is kind of embarrassing, honestly. Oh, hey Fu, sorry. I am currently working on fixing all of the typos in the draft that I just sent to the guy that I'm writing this paper with, and oh boy, did I make some stupid mistakes. I don't feel like listening to cello music right now. Forgot to capitalize Higgs. Ugh. How are you doing today, Fu? Ugh. I don't even know how to spell that correctly. Oh, 2 P's. This is gonna be mind-numbing. Hey Jim, welcome in. I am fixing all of my typos in the draft that I just sent off to a guy that I'm working with, and who I keep forgetting that my tears toggle is also my control S. So every time I save my document, I start crying, which honestly makes sense. It feels like saving a document prevents tears later on. That is a fair assessment, but it also means that this gets to keep existing, and that's also. God, I'm so bad at spelling, and it's like I know what it is. It's because I'm like, I like just do this like stream of consciousness writing, but oh boy. Okay. Where is that? It's a hit and run. Oh no. Double cross my neon bill like a loaded gun. Oh. No, no, no. Oh no, double cross my knee. cross by the armpit. I have fixed all of the typos that were caught. Whew. Luckily, or not luckily, but like, there are still other things that I have to do. It's a hit and run. Oh no. Double cross by me uphill like a loaded gun. Okay, I have 2 of the 7 bullet points fixed. I don't ever wanna pick a slice. One is pretty, but the other lies. Chewing on a fat smoke, no filter but you're puffing. Sucking on a slim Vogue, dark fingernail polish. I'm the treasure, baby, I'm the prize. Got me ransom that fresh cherry pie. GDO pistol out, got a bullet through my wallet. Gonna go to Pensacola, gonna fuck my way to college. Wouldn't it bring anything like me? Cause you live in my daydreams. Bell rings, I'm gonna sleep cause you live in my daydreams. In the prime light, I'm so pretty. Oh wait, no, I was in the wrong verse. Damn, I'm so fucking tired. Oh yeah. Instead of 2, let's just say the coefficients. Hey, welcome in. I had soup for dinner today, but it was chicken and not cow brain flavor. Yeah, I don't know how well cow brain flavor is, how well that, how good, how, I don't know. I'm writing if you couldn't tell. I got a corrections or like edits back on a draft that I submitted to a collaborator. So I am working on hopefully getting that like actually fixed. There were so many typos. I'm actually a little embarrassed. Like having like I pulled it up like just before I started on stream. I hadn't seen like how many typos I had made, but oh, it was bad. Now I'm trying to think about like, how I want to word this sentence. Hopefully it was constructed. Oh, absolutely, absolutely. It wasn't like he was not like, you know, being a jerk about it or anything. It was very constructive. Not one of those good to hear. Yeah, no, he's a nice guy. Oh, how are you doing? How has your day been? Not bad. Still banging my head against a simulation, but I have some ideas. Well, at least you have ideas. What's worse is when you're banging your head against something and you have like no clue what to do next. That is awful. Luckily, I think I'm done with all like the math that I have to do for this. I just need to write it up. It's just that writing it's a lot. If everything worked the first time, it would be engineering, not physics. I am going to steal that. That's good. I love that. We do have an engineer in chat with us, right? So Foodtacular is an engineer. What is going to be measured in the absence of gravity is therefore. The problem is it's not behaving physically. In a way, we've seen a lot of codes for this specific case, and we don't know if we're seeing physics or numerics. Oh. If it is physics, we found something very poggers, but it's a bit too good to be true. Yeah, I've had some issues with like calculations being too good to be true. Not so much like simulations for me, because I'm a high energy theorist. I don't really have to worry about simulations too much. I don't deal with more than, you know, at most 2-3 particles at a time. Yeah, at most 3. Okay. I don't know. I'm back. If I probably, I don't know, like is it gonna be doxing if I like read out loud, because I do mumble to myself while I work? Oh, you're a pen and paper physicist? No, I'm a mathematical physicist. I know like one of those in all of plasma physics, and it's because he has a strong, unmanageable personality. No. I do some stuff pen and paper, but not the like difficult stuff. Like I'll manipulate Lagrangians like into a form that is useful. Like I can speak. I know how to speak. Like performing canonical transformations on the fields in order to work with the least number of degrees of freedom like necessary. Stuff like that I'll do by hand, because that's not too difficult. That's just like algebra. I can't get my voice that high. I shouldn't even try. I don't know why I'm doing that. Okay. Note that the Brev coefficient indicates a combination of all terms constructed from background fields, Vierbeins metrics, and Levi-Civita tensors. In the flat space-time limit, we can neglect the Vierbeins and metric tensor contributions, leaving only the background and Levi-Civita tensors. This gives two remaining coefficients, one with a Levi-Civita and the other without. However, in Minkowski spacetime, effects produced by these tensors are indistinguishable. The operator coupled to is the same as the operator coupled only to the coefficient without the Levi-Civita. In curved spacetime, the Levi-Civita will depend on the square root of the metric, and thus the two terms will produce distinct effects. But in flat spacetime, it amounts to simply rearranging components. What is going to be measured in the absence of gravity is therefore a tensor with the same symmetries as the overall Brev coefficient that will be called from here on. Okay, I think that's a good paragraph. I think that's a pretty poggers paragraph, if I'm being honest with myself. A few thousand CPU hours. Oh, that sounds so stressful. I know a few plasma physicists. Actually, hold on. You might be interested in... No, he doesn't. I got my friend confused with someone else. I know, and I have another like personal friend that like is on Twitch, but they're not the plasma physicist. Nah, thank you. No, thank you. Okay, there we go. Got a broken heart, so take me to a party. You got a broken heart, so take me to a party. You got a broken me to a party. I'm not alright. Yeah, I learned not to stress after the first time I left a node of 120 CPUs for a whole weekend, generating a 1 terabyte error log. Oh no. I'm so glad I don't, nothing that I do is vital. Like if I make a mistake, it doesn't cost money. If that's what... or like maybe my money's not, it doesn't cost, honestly it doesn't cost anything but my personal time, which is nice, which I love. I did a real stupid thing today. I ordered myself a pizza because I was like, I'm stressed. I got to treat myself. There's a great pizza place in my town, like nationally known, and I order a pizza. I forget to put cheese on it, or I must have accidentally clicked no cheese or something. So I get like some guy brings me a pizza and he's like smiling because he thinks I'm some kind of freak and I have no clue what's going on. And he hands me like the box and chuckles to himself. I'm like, okay, that's weird. And I go put it on my table, grab a plate, and I open it up. It's just a piece of bread with a bunch of crumbled up sausage on it. Still ate some of it though because I am broke and I cannot afford to waste food. Grad student salary. Okay, I think I should be okay on this specific correction that I'm doing now. I've only ever seen the no sauce, no cheese. Oh, wait, okay, I guess there was sauce. There was sauce. So at least I got some sauce. I'm unfortunately an expensive scientist to keep. My next experiment will cost around 60,000 pounds, and that's only 6 pulses. Oh, yeah. So, like, I guess I should say, like, I interface with, so, like, the work that I'm doing right now is, hey, Flynn, you want attention? Sorry, my dog really wants attention. Hey, buddy. So the work that I'm doing is related to large accelerators like the LHC, or anything that can produce Higgs. So anything that gets that, like what is it, 125 GeV threshold? Anything that's capable of producing Higgs. Obviously, more the better though, because the statistics, if you're producing 1 Higgs a month, is not going to be great. Are you gonna let me work, or are you gonna keep nosing my arm? I don't think he wants to let me work. Yeah, good boy. You can stay in here. Don't knock my arm while I'm trying to type, but you can stay in here. Don't bark at me either. That's rude. That's not an inside voice. Oh, thank you. I went to shush him with my finger, and he just started licking it. That's great. Yeah, I did my master's project, a small ion accelerator facility, INFN, Lignaro? Hold on, let me Google that. I might actually. I don't think I know anyone that works there. So I know the pain of trying to get yeah, tiny. Ooh. Luckily, hopefully, people are going to be producing a significant number of Higgs. It's not great though because I'm like studying Higgs to 2 gamma decay, which I don't know how much I don't know how much QFT you know, but that is definitely not the dominant decay mode. But it's the easiest one to detect, so that's why they're doing it. Alright. Hopefully. So, like, one of the things I had to do was, like, change the notation. Like, there's a coefficient with, like, this brev symbol above it. And, it's, like, not technically what we're measuring. We're not technically measuring the thing that we're saying, but we're like saying, like, we can absorb the other coefficients into this, blah, blah, blah. Doesn't matter. But I have to go through and take the brev off of every coefficient that I can find after the first paragraph of this section. They host Galileo, and recently, I can tell, European flagship gamma ray. Oh, okay, I have heard of Agata. I don't know how it's pronounced, but I have heard of that. I will say I do have a lot of, like, my research does interface with nuclear a lot too. We're looking into co-opting GANT4 from CERN for analysis of electron beams. If you're aware of that code, I'm not aware of that code. I'm not an experimentalist. I probably do know some people that work on it though. I know some people at CERN right now doing experimental work. But no, what I do is particle phenomenology. So right now I'm working in, effective field theory framework, adding some physics to the standard model on top of it, some slight deviations from it, and trying to predict what kind of effects you would see. Oh, hold on. Someone I know is live, so I have to go get my check-in. Hold on. Predicting observables, we love to see it. I mean, yeah, it's a lot better than just sitting around doing math that isn't going to be physically, like, detected. What do you want, Flynn? Not that I'm like dissing, like, those pure theorists that are just model building. I like that there's something tangible to what I do. Like, obviously, yes, there are models that you can build that have, like, falsifiable predictions. Stop it. It's a lot easier in effective field theory than like, just trying to build a model from scratch, in my opinion, to, like, actually see, like, the tangibles of, like, what you're doing. What do you want, bud? My dog's just staring at me. It's kind of creepy. He keeps a nose. You've been out, you've been fed. I don't know what you are looking for. I think it's because he's, you know what it is? He doesn't even like it when I'm on the phone with people. He'll get jealous of me, like, talking, and because I'm talking now, he's like, can't handle it. Okay. I think that's it. He wants to join the conversation? Oh, yeah, Fellini. Fellini, what are your thoughts on effective field theory techniques? You have any thoughts on that? Hold on. This is a microphone. Here. Oh, he's afraid of the microphone. Yeah, he's like trying to move the microphone toward him, and he's like backed up. He's like, no fucking way am I getting near that thing. Yeah, I guess it is a little scary. Just a, plastic cylinder. He doesn't have any context for the existence of. He just knows that I talk to it. He's resting his head on the armrest of my chair now so that I can't put it down. You're a pistol. Okay. Let me check. Giving up. The only faith we have is faith in us. Could be worse. The number of videos of zookeepers offering mics to animals in the first round to try to eat it. That is a good point. Although I will say, I don't blame them. My pop filter does look mighty tasty sometimes. You know, like it's got like that nice like chew to it. I will not chew on my pop filter on stream though. Rest assured, that would be an auditory nightmare for everyone involved. Popcorn filter. Don't bark at me. I'm hoping my noise gate's catching that. I'm sorry. Sorry, he's just being weird. Let's not making our AV tuber. Let's not make our AV tuber debut on a random. Oh, like is that like ASMR VTuber? Yeah, no, I don't do ASMR. I can't really even listen to it. I actually will be. I think I'm gonna start tomorrow. Actually, to celebrate the spooky season, I'm going to be reading Mary Shelley's Frankenstein on stream. I have to get some more assets for that though. I want to get like a fireplace scene and some background fireplace noises. But I did not prepare for that, so oh well. Okay. I like how I get to abbreviate electroweak symmetry breaking as EWSB because every time I see it, I go oozb, and that just makes me happy. You gotta enjoy the little things. I might be able to send you some fireplace or rain sounds if you need it. I would greatly appreciate that. I think I've been getting a lot of Dr. Dog today. Okay. Okay, which one of these do I want to do next? So first, I finished the first thing that he said. I finished. So he gave me like 7 bullet points. I finished the first one just now. I started with 6 and 7. 2 isn't something that I have to change. It was him answering a question that I asked him. So that leaves 3, 4. Oh wait, he has 2 3s though. Okay. Maybe we'll do 4 because I think that's the only one that doesn't require me to like go back and check. I love a good anagram. Marf, multifaceted asymmetric radiation from the edge, is one of my top fusion picks. Ooh. I love when physicists force an acronym too. It's so funny when you can tell like they were really like trying to, you know, get it to work. Okay. He said equation 14 is where. Okay, Flynn's being pestery, so I am going to go take him outside really quick just to see if he needs to go to the bathroom. I will be like right back though. Yeah, so that was definitely what he was uh wanting. It's kind of making me worried because like it wasn't that long ago that I took him out, like just a hour and a half ago. But man, he is kind of getting old. Poor guy. Forced anagrams are so good, e.g., the spider web shaped detector spider, a silicone. Yes, exactly. Like stuff like that is amazing. Okay, so apparently I need to give some more explanations about this rotation that I have defined. And I will probably need to consult my Mathematica document to make sure that I remember how I defined it. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So. Okay. Oh, ads are gonna be starting pretty soon. Okay. 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 Wait, hold on. Let me see. Okay. Wait, hold up. Music. I want music. Maybe I should specify. Oh, wait, hold on. Hold on. I made a mistake. Yeah, rest in peace. Simultaneous release. California, show your teeth. Whew. Tomorrow is an office day, so I gotta veg. Okay, good night, man. Thank you for stopping by, but it was nice to pop by. Good luck with the publication. And may reviewer be reviewing your. I hope so. Thanks for stopping by, man. Though it was nice to have you here. I'll catch you later. But still, one day you'll find that life has passed you by. And in the quiet, still the silence, try to hide your eyes. Yes, that turns so fast. Welcome midnight. I hope you're having a wonderful time. I am writing right now, and it's going okay. It could be going better. Without love, without love, without love. Do 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 do. Does that make sense? Does it? I'm not sure. I don't know. If I need a play. Oh, thank you, next door. Why are my alerts so soft? Hold on. Boop. There we go. That's how they're supposed to sound. How are you doing, next door? I am doing some writing, and it is not my favorite part of this job, if I'm being honest. Doing good, just got home from practice, about to do some art. Oh, nice. Good luck with your art. How are you? I'm doing okay. Honestly, I kind of wish I was drawing right now. Good luck on your writing. Thank you. I really appreciate it. Yeah, hopefully I'm getting close to being done. Ugh. Hmm. Hmm. Oh, hold on. No, I think that's right. Hmm. Hmm. All right, I think it's time for me to raid out. Why don't we go? I don't know if I'm gonna be watching anyone. I might just call it here. Thank you all for keeping me sane while I attempted to do some physics. I really appreciate it. I will hopefully catch y'all tomorrow, where I will be reading some of Mary Shelley's Frankenstein, or The Modern Prometheus. All right, I'll see y'all then. Bye.